Thank you for coming together for this time of prayer and meditation as we join heart to heart, knowing there is no time or distance in spirit. And together we create one consciousness to uplift ourselves and the world. So to begin and prepare for meditation, I invite you to find a position that allows you to be both relaxed and alert. Adjust the body in your seat or where you are lying down so that you are able to be comfortable, so that you are able to turn inward. Now we begin by scanning the body for any tension or resistance. And through the power of our intention and by just movement, adjust so the body is able to release and relax. We know where we are the most open to spirit when we relax and we turn within, closing the door to the outside world and focusing and aligning with spirit. As we turn within, use the breath to relax the body and to focus the mind. We breathe in and we breathe out. We breathe in the life force of the divine, and we release any tension, blockages, or resistance. There is no need to control the breath, but just become aware of the rise and the fall, the in and the out. Again, there is no need to manipulate the breath, but just pay attention to the rise and the fall. Notice how the breath becomes longer and deeper. Notice how the mind settles and the body is in a state of non-resistance. To invite further relaxation, we begin at the top of the head and feel the scalp just release. We move down to the eyes. And as we soften our inner gaze, we feel the eyes soften as if they're resting on pillows. And as we move down to the cheeks soften. And as the cheek softens, the jaw drops and the tongue floats to the top of the mouth. You may even feel the ears soften. Now just imagine a string pulling up the top of the head just slightly, erecting the spine, but remaining soft. The shoulders drop. The arms settle. The arms rest softly in your lap or by your side. And you may actually feel the organs softening and harmonizing with the in-breath and the out-breath. As this relaxation moves down the spine to the hips, to the thighs, to the knees, to the calves, to the ankles, to the top of the feet, to the bottom of the feet, and to the toes. We are now in a state of openness and receptivity. Now envision a golden white light coming in from the top of the head and flowing down to the heart, the spiritual heart in the center of the chest. Opening the heart, clearing the heart, allowing the heart to fully receive God's unconditional and an unending love. You may feel some pressure or a warmth or just an inner knowing that you are now connected and harmonized with the divine and with your own divinity. And we raise our attention to the higher vibration of the divine grace and goodness. Feeling the oneness with all of creation. In this expanded, open-hearted space, we become aware of all the devastation, tension, and unrest that we are holding in our bodies. We may bring those tensions from the outer world internally, but we release those anxieties, those tensions, those fears, and send them to the light to be transmuted to love. Remembering that the divine is in every circumstance and every individual, bringing about the highest good, even when it may appear otherwise. we may have difficulty releasing all that is occurring in the outer world and in the inner world. But we bring our hearts back to center, aligning with Spirit, knowing that we each have the power within us to send waves of love out into the world. Waves of love that heal, that uplift, and that transform. Send this love out in as many directions and as far as you are able, into the spaciousness of Spirit. And if you're having difficulty moving your thoughts that far out, begin with just a feeling in the body and bring that feeling into the heart to be transmuted to love. As we continue this practice of setting our intentions, of sending love into the world, the body begins to relax even further, releasing tension, anxiety, and fear. As we begin to vibrate at this higher vibration of God's goodness, we are able to stand in faith, trusting that all is unfolding in ways beyond our imagination. For Spirit always has a wider vision and a higher purpose in all that is occurring. We remember that the divine is waiting for us to claim this goodness, to claim this love, so that we may feel uplifted, comforted, and energized in order to hold the highest vibration of goodness. As we bask in this space of inner knowing, of inner peace, a peace that is unaffected by the outer world, we become neutral, non-resistant, and fully open to the wisdom and grace of God. Setting the intention that we are each guided to what is ours to do in what ours is to be and our contribution to the world. So I invite you to remain in this expanded space, in the spaciousness of spirit, where the heart is as clear as a crystal, the mind is as luminous as the sun, and the soul is as vast as the universe, where we are one with God and all that is. Move beyond the words into the spaciousness and vibration of stillness, feeling fortified, uplifted, comforted, and nurtured. And so we let it be. Amen.